Morgan, it was a fun week for the Whitworth soccer team. 2 shutout victories at home, a chance to experience some momentum in a weekend, getting 2 back-to-back wins for the first time this year. Let's talk about a recap of the weekend for the Bucks.
Yeah, I think our momentum has been good. We just the results haven't gone our way. The last 4 games, we had 2 losses in there where one was unlucky, and one I thought against Whitman, I thought we played very well, and maybe didn't earn the loss, but earned maybe more than that in that game. And so I think coming to this game, our guys have been really positive, and knew that this weekend we could continue in the right way, in the right momentum that we've been trying to build towards. And I think the byproduct was the results we had. To obviously only concede a few shots on goal throughout both games was very, very good, and something we're going to take a lot of positivity away from, especially going into very difficult games. The next 5 games, obviously very difficult for us. But for our guys to know what collective defending looks like, for us to have some momentum on that side, I think is more important than even the attacking side, because we know we created so many chances this past weekend. We just were unfortunate to not find the back of the net way more times than we did.
Talk about the defense a little more, and especially the contributions of a guy like Scott Penner.
Yeah.
And the steadying influence he has back there.
Yeah, Scott's unbelievable. And he's gone just from strength to strength to strength every game. He only came back really at the start of conference, and even then he hadn't played soccer consistently in 6 months, or even longer than that. So for him now to be at the level that he's at, he's better than he was ever for us, and just so much more able to influence other parts of the game because he knows what we want. It's so well rehearsed for him as a center back that he can now influence in the attack. He can now influence in communication. He can now bring others in around him, and he thinks the game so well. So yeah, Scott was phenomenal this weekend. I thought his first half against George Fox was a phenomenal half of soccer, one that reminds me of some of our best center backs we've had over the last 7-8 years.
This week you're going to need all of that.
Yeah, for sure.
The weekend in Tacoma is always one of the toughest weekends of the year. Just tell us what challenges we face against Puget Sound and Pacific Lutheran. Yeah,
obviously Puget Sound, unbelievable team. They're so difficult to play at Puget Sound. They present so many difficulties for us, and I thought we did really well here. We've always done well here against them, but we have struggled there. I think we only have 2 wins there in my 6 seasons, and sure, that's not because there's something magical about their setup. They're just a very good team, and they're always difficult for us. So we know it's going to be a difficult game. PLU, obviously they're in the top of the table for a reason. They have so many good threats, and they're so good at what they do. They're getting better and better and better at what they do. As I watch them play, more free, more confident. They find spaces better. They know each other better. They're a young team as well, and those young guys are maturing a lot. So they're a great team, and this is going to be, I think, the toughest PLU UPS weekend we've ever had. But I do think this will be the weekend that our guys will remember for a long time.